This is section 4.5 on exponential and logarithmic equations. So let me show you the problems from that. Okay, so we had to do 3 through 67, except skip 31. So this is page 404. So you see we have problems now involving exponentials and some involving logs. Further down the line. Some more problems here. There's some equations involving logs. Okay, and that should do it. So the first problem, problem number 3, just didn't write it down. 5 to the x minus 1 equals 125. First, I notice I can rewrite 125 as 5 cubed. So 5 to the something equals 5 cubed. This something has to equal 3. So x minus 1 equals 3, x equals 4. Number 7, 7 to the blah, blah, blah equals 7 to the blah, blah, blah. So these two have to be equal. 2x minus 3 equals 6 minus 5x. Simple algebra, add 5x, add 3, 7x equals 9, x is 9 over 7. 13, the original was e to the negative 5x equals 10. To get rid of an e, you take the natural log of both sides in red, and these will cancel out. So negative 5x equals ln 10, divided by negative 5. X is ln 10 divided by negative 5, punch it in the machine, negative 0.460517. 15, 2 to the 1 minus x equals 3. Take the natural log of both sides. You could actually do log, also log, but if you're in pre-calc, you want to get used to ln, since you'll be doing ln more frequently in calculus. Once you have the ln, the 1 minus x comes in front. Divide by ln 2, subtract 1. Negative x is ln 3 over ln 2 minus 1. That's negative x. So multiply both sides by negative 1, and that'll turn this around. So 1 minus natural log of 3 divided by natural log of 2, roughly negative 0.584963. Make sure you can punch that in your calculator. Okay, similar theme for 23. 2 to the 5 minus 7x equals 15. Take the natural log of both sides. This thing gets to come down in front. Divide by ln 2. Subtract 5. And divide the whole thing by negative 7. So x is natural log of 15 divided by natural log of 2 minus 5 all over negative 7. Punch it in your machine. 0.156158. Okay, skipping 31. 37, so you multiply both sides by 1 plus e to the negative x, divide by 4. This gives me 25 over 2, subtract 1. 25 over 2 minus 1 is 23 over 2. Take a natural log of both sides. That cancels out the ln and the e. So ln 23 over 2 is negative x multiplied by negative 1. X is negative ln of 23 over 2. Punch it in your calculator, negative 2.442347. 39, this is a quadratic in e to the x. You can think of this as e to the x squared minus 3 e to the x plus 2. So it's just like y squared minus 3y plus 2, which you can factor. So e to the x, minus 3 and plus 2 means minus 1, minus 2. You can click double check, multiply back out. E to the x times e to the x is e to the 2x. Minus 2 e to the x minus another e to the x is minus 3 e to the x and then plus 2. So that means either this is 0 or this is 0. E to the x equals 1 or e to the x equals 2. In red, ln both sides. Okay, ln 1 is 0, so x is either 0 or natural log of 2. 43, the trick is to multiply both sides by 2 to the x before you start to get rid of that. So 2 to the x times another 2 to the x is 2 to the 2x. Plus 3 times 2 to the x. And then 2 to the x times this is 1. So I just have minus 10. So this is a quadratic in 2 to the x. Factor as 2 to the x plus 5, 2 to the x minus 2 equals 10. So if you multiply this all out, you get that. 2 to the x plus 5 equals 0 is impossible. That would mean 2 to the x is negative 5, but recall 2 to the x is always positive. Exponential functions are always positive. So I just solve that. 2 to the x equals 2, x equals 1. 45, factor out 2 to the x squared minus 1 equals 0. So 2 to the x equals 0, that's impossible. Again, 2 to the x is always positive. X squared minus 1 equals 0. means x squared is 1 or x is plus or minus 1. 49, log of x plus log of x minus 1 equals log of 4x. Since there's an addition here, I can take the log of the product. Log of x times x minus 1 equals log 4x. Log something equals log something means the two somethings are equal. X times x minus 1 equals 4x. And now I just solve that. X squared minus x equals 4x. Subtract 4x. X squared minus 5x equals 0. Factor out an x. X equals 0, which is not possible. You can't take the log of 0. X equals 5 is allowed. If I plug back in 5, I only have positive quantities. So we're good right there. Okay, 53. So log base 2 of 3x, you can multiply these. Log base 2 of 5 parentheses x minus 2. There's a plus for both of these. Put them as a product. And log base 2 of this equals log base 2 of this. Means these two things have to be equal. 3x equals 5 times x minus 2. That's pretty easy, hopefully. 3x equals 5x minus 10. Subtract 5x, negative 2x is negative 10. X is equal to 5. And a quick double check, if I plug back in 5, I don't have any negatives anywhere for log, so I'm good. 55, ln x equals 10. Exponentiate. These cancel out. X is e to the 10th. Punch it in your calculator. It's about 22,026.47. 61, 4 minus log of 3 minus x is 3. Subtract 4. Multiply by negative 1. Sneak in at 10. Log, if there's no base, it means 10. Unscramble it. 10 raised to the first power is equal to 3 minus x. Subtract 3. 7 is negative x. So x is negative 7. In 63, log base 2 of x plus log base 2 of x minus 3. I can put these together as a log of a product. Log base 2 of x times x minus 3 equals 2. Unscramble it. 2 to the second power is equal to this thing, which is the same as x squared minus 3x. Well, 2 squared is 4, so subtract 4 on both sides. 0 equals x squared minus 3x minus 4. Factor x minus 4, x plus 1 equals 0. X is 4 or negative 1, but negative 1 is no good. You cannot take the log of a negative. If I plug in 4, that's okay, so we're good. We just keep the 4. 67, log base 5 of x plus 1 minus log base 5 of x minus 1. Put it together as a log base 5 of the product. Quotient, sorry, x plus 1 over x minus 1. Unscramble it. 5 squared equals x plus 1 over x minus 1. Okay, multiply both sides by x minus 1 to clear the fraction. 5 squared is 25. 25 times x minus 1 equals x plus 1. Distribute. 25x minus 25 equals x plus 1. Subtract x, add 25. 24x equals 26. X is 26 over 24, which reduces to 13 over 12. And a quick double check, if I plug in 13 over 12, I'm good. I don't have any negatives anywhere there. Okay. All right, so that was section 4.5.